Welcome. This video will explain how to create a secondary login to give another person access to your accounts via online banking on a computer or when using a mobile device banking app. This process lets you decide how much access others will have to your accounts in online banking. As always, you should never share your online banking login with another person. The primary member or business member can add secondary users to give them their own login credentials in online banking. To start the process, log into online banking, open the Settings menu, and select the Secondary Users option. Once the My Users section is open, any previously created secondary users will appear in the list. To add a new user, simply click the Add New Secondary User button. Creating a new secondary user is a simple 5-step process. It starts with the primary member creating the secondary user's username and entering the required personal information. After adding the secondary user's information, step 2 is where the primary controls what type of access the secondary user has. A new personalized profile can be created with options to have access to specific accounts, channels, and applications. The primary member can choose to use the profile of an existing user when creating multiple secondary users. However, the primary profile is not recommended for people who are not joint owners, because this will give them full access to all accounts. Step 3 is where the primary owner decides if the secondary user should have access to mobile banking. Web banking is a default option and cannot be removed. Step 4 is where the primary member can choose the different services that the secondary user should have access to. The only required option is Accounts Summary. Business members should select the View Statements option so that the new user can have access to specific account statements. Step 5 completes the secondary user creation process. Once the primary creates the secondary profile, an email invitation is sent to the secondary user's email and an activation code is generated. This code has to be provided to the secondary user by the primary member. The email sent to the secondary user includes a link which will take the secondary user to a page asking for the activation code. Entering the activation code is the first step for online banking registration. Once the secondary user is fully registered, the primary will be able to go to My Users to manage all secondary users, including deactivating and deleting users if necessary. Thank you again for being a valued member of iThink Financial.